And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's China, and they take on Scotland.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And here's the starting 11 for China.
Well, it's great to see them playing with the front two, but for it to work, they need to have a good understanding. They need to link up with each other and provide a different set of skills.
Here's how Scotland will line up.
Well, it can be seen as a very defensive shape, but if they have good athletes in midfield, which they have, who are ready to break forward as soon as possession is won, they can still pose a big threat today.
And so the battle commences. Real chance. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and all credit to the goal scorer, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. She's got to have that covered for me. No wonder she's frustrated with herself.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Could play it in. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Zhao Yuyi. On to Wang. And a creative look about this. Harrison. Promising sequence, but quick thinking defensively. Yao Ling Wei. On to Wang. Here's Emsley. Holding the... Oh, big opportunity! Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Zhao Yuyi. On to Wang. Zhao. Wang Shanshan. Moving forward effectively. Great opportunity. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1 and 2 touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Aaron Cuthbert. Harrison. Can they create something from here? Chance to reduce the arrears. In it goes! To reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
So there we have it, 2-1. Weir. Here's Emsley. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Trying to really get at the opposition here. And it might be. And she scored! It's gone in! And now she can run off and celebrate.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Harrison. On she goes in possession. Can she pick the right option? The referee has given a corner. Now sending it in. And the problem not completely solved. Might be dangerous. But the danger averted for now. Zhang. And attempting the through ball. Is this the moment? Oh, remarkable save!
Well, it's great reflexes from the goalkeeper. She had no right to make that save.
And over it comes. Can she apply the finishing touch? And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Claire Emsley. Well, showing everyone her abilities in possession. Chance to play it in. What a vital intervention. Wang. Zhang. On to Wang. Can they convert? Must score! A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. Harrison. Aaron Cuthbert. Going well. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here it is again, and what a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Zhang. Emsley. This might have potential. Could play it in. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement, and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Wang. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Zhang. Good pressure high up the pitch. Oh, could be a chance. Well, when it's you against the goalkeeper, I'm sorry, you've got to do better. Emsley. Hope. Cuthbert. Weir. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And very deftly cut out. Wang. On to Wang. And reading it absolutely superbly. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Can they keep it going? Cuthbert. Textbook defending inside the box. Zhang Jin. Wang Xiaozhui. It might be on for them. It's a perfect challenge. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Superb effort to keep it in. Aaron Cuthbert. And Weir. Well, strong play here. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Good technique displayed. Now who can she pass it to? Real chance. Oh, can you believe this? Back from the brink and wild celebrations on the touchline.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Wang. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Hope. Harrison. Cuthbert. Abigail Harrison. Well, great read there to intercept. Wang. Zhao. Wang. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Hope. Lana Cleland. Moving into the advanced position. Still could put it away. Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out?
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent.
And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Yao. Zhang Jin. Zhang. Now with Wang. Zhao Yuyi. Trying to chisel a chance out of it. And just slightly offside. Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. Caroline Weir. Yao Ling Wei. Moving it forward, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Emsley. Zhao. She has options. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. This could level it. Well, whatever way you slice it, really, really wasteful.
It certainly was. The goalkeeper should have had no chance there, but it was fairly simple for her in the end.
Cleland. Caroline Weir. Strong play here. And possession given away. Zhang Rui. Chance here. Could be. Brilliantly blocked. And a short corner, let's see. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Lana Cleland. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Defenders need to cover. And they need to get tighter. It's wholehearted defending, and the concession of a corner here. Taken short. And lining it up. Timely intervention. Zhao. Now with Wang. Into the advanced position. Can they square the game? And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And just look at that finish. 1v1 against the keeper, and she hits it with power. It's a great goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. McLaughlin. Well, very effective play in possession. Textbook defending inside the box. Caroline Weir. Here's Emsley. Fluency of movement. Great opportunity. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here it is again, and all credit to the goal scorer, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. She's got to have that covered for me. No wonder she's frustrated with herself.
Wang Linlin. And Zhang. Yao. Wang Shuang. Oh, terrific pass. Well, it all counts for naught. Hope. Zhao Yuyi. And given away. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Well, the fans want her to take on the shot. Now a decent position. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Claire Emsley. Nicola Doherty. Here's Emsley. It is a decent-looking attack here. Terrific block. Zhao Yuyi. There to take it away. McLaughlin on the offensive. Well, there's a textbook example of how to press the ball. Zhao Yuyi. Very quick thinking there. Weir. This might have potential. Lana Cleland. Caroline Weir. Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. It needs an accurate cross. Can they convert? It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Wang. Well, a good tackle. Good physical play. A really effective shielding under pressure. Zhang. Zhao Yuyi. And successfully cut out. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. McLaughlin. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. It's a perfect challenge. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Defenders need to cover. Hope. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Will it happen for them? Strong play here. Zhao. And unable to keep possession. Howard. Here's Weir. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for. And she scored. It's gone in. And now she can run off and celebrate. Can they convert? Must score. A goal. Another one. It's turning into an absolute demolition job. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! Still could put it away. Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they... Great opportunity. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. It needs an accurate cross. It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be... Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Physically strong and secure on the ball. A sloppy pass. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. Zhang Jin. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Opportunity! And that's two for her today. They just can't contain her. And no wonder she's off celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. They're using her considerable strength to shield the ball. But just like that, possession changes hands. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Wang. Just cutting off the supply. It's got to be! And there it is! She's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, here we can see it again, and it doesn't get any better, does it? That's just sloppy from the goalkeeper. That's a terrible goal to give away.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Rachel McLaughlin. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Well, she's certainly not alone. Chance to take the lead. And she scored! It's gone in! And now she can run off and celebrate.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
They've lost it. promising sequence. Doing well to keep possession. Wang. Determined defending. This might be ideal for the counter. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Can't miss, surely! And denied by the keeper. Impressive.
Well, that save could be the turning point here, because they've been second best all over the pitch up to now.
Can she put it away? Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Emsley. Now, what can they do from here? It should be. And there we have it. She's only gone and made it a brace. Nobody can stop her.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And when through on goal, she makes no mistake. She just hits it so cleanly and with power. That's a great finish.
Zhang Rui. Wang. Good movement. Chance to play it in. Opportunity maybe. And the challenge crisp and clean. Could be a chance to break here. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. Zhang Rui. Well, strong play here. Wang Shanshan. Can they find a gap in the defence? Could be! And keeping it out.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
Now, how about the short corner? Shot attempted. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, this is almost perfect. Lots of curl and enough pace on it. The keeper had no chance.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Cleland. Here's Emsley. That's right. And it might be. Wang Shuang. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Zhao Yuyi. Far from a good pass. Lana Cleland. Yao. Zhang Rui. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Lana Cleland. Big chance. And she's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity, certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
And into the last 30 minutes now. Zhang Jin. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Could cross it in here. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1 and 2 touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Doing well to keep possession. Really good challenge. Breaking at pace. Excellent ball over the top. Magnificent defending. Lana Cleland. Here's Emsley. Emsley. This attack looks highly promising. Could be. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Well, a short corner here. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Wang Shanshan. Well, you've got to savour such moments. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. And they continue to advance. And there it is! And no wonder she's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, but there's still a lot of work to be done. She holds off the defender, keeps her composure, and finishes it really well. That's a great goal.
Erin Cuthbert. Abigail Harrison. Well, the attack looks promising. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And they need to get tighter. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing this defence apart time and time again. They simply can't handle her.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Caroline Weir. Erin Cuthbert. Cleland. In position here to protect the ball. Corner kick forthcoming. Delivering it. Well, still an issue here. And in the end, no damage done. Claire Emsley. Can they get in behind them? And the cross not quite accurate enough. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Good strength to keep the ball. And lining it up. Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. Corner coming up. Let's see about the delivery. Well cleared away. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of possession, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
Well, that's right, preserving the lead and doing it really well. Could reduce the deficit. Well read to put an end to that attack. Wang. Yao. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. Opportunity here, and a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Cleland. McLaughlin. It might be. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Gao Chen. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Oh, she's in a really promising position. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here it is again. The pass behind the defence is absolutely perfect, and the finish is really good. She just smashes that past the keeper. That's a top-quality goal.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Getting through fantastic work here just to keep possession. A chance maybe from the wide position. Well, that's really strong play to keep. Oh, big opportunity! Defensive excellence there. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Well, she keeps moving. Looked as though she was one step ahead of her opponent. And support available. Great opportunity. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Yao Ling Wei. Oh, tremendous vision. Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Just the challenge that was required. The referee has given a corner. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Playing it short. And strong play here. And reading it absolutely superbly. It should be. And saved by the keeper. Can someone get on the end of this? And a struggle to get it away properly. Being pressed and pressed high. Now options are plenty. And snuffing out the danger. Opportunity here. And a good take under duress there. Has the strength to hang on to it. Fruitful looking attack. Is it going to be? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is again, and really you have to question the goalkeeper. She shouldn't be beaten inside that near post, even if it was a good strike.
Yao, physically strong and secure on the ball. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. Zhang Rui. Yao Wei. Wang Shanshan. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. But just like that, possession changes hands. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Intense pressure. Robertson. Well, possibilities in the centre. Could reduce the deficit. In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Yao. Good looking sequence. In position here to protect the ball. Surely! And a really good diving stop. Played over, and clearing it away. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Well, the pressure was intense, and she knew it. Lee. Doing well to keep possession. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? And that is goalkeeping of the very highest order. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? So the corner played into the box, and they deal with the threat this time. Well, shielding the ball admirably. And overcame the ball from the flank, but dealt with in the end. Zhang. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Strong play here to keep the ball, to wait for the support. Yao Ling Wei. And snuffing out the danger. Harrison. And forward they go, chasing the game. Well, she's made sure nothing untoward happened. And using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Yao. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. And strong play here. Nicely done to get past her marker. Well, very effective play in possession. And a crucial intervention inside the box. Wang. Well, the counter chance looks very real. This could finish it. Big chance. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Physically strong and secure on the ball. Hope. Cuthbert. And Emsley. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. And players waiting in the centre. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Good strength to keep the ball. Could reduce the deficit. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Gao Chen. Now with Wang. Untidy on the ball. She has options. Doherty. Well, possibilities inside the box. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.